Morning. It's time for community devotion this morning, and we're going to continue with the scripture in John chapter 19, verse 7 through 11. And it reads, "The Jews answered to him, 'We have a law, and by that law he ought to die, because he had made himself out to be the Son of God.' Therefore, when Pilate heard this statement, he was even more afraid, and he entered the praetorium again and said to Jesus, 'Where are you from?' But Jesus gave him no answer. So Pilate said to him, 'Are you not speaking to me? Do you not know that I have authority to release you, and I have authority to crucify you?' Jesus answered to him, 'You would have no authority over me at all if it had not been given to you from above. For this reason, the one who handed me over to you has the greater sin.'" Here we have Jesus on trial being interrogated by Pilate. When Pilate asks him, "Where are you from?" Jesus simply remains silent. This causes Pilate to react in a threatening manner. "Are you not speaking to me? Do you not know that I have authority to release you, and I have authority to crucify you?" The way Jesus responds confirms that Pilate indeed has authority over him. What an irony. The king of the universe under human authority. Isn't that ironic? The creator of the universe, the king of the universe under authority of man. Jesus' silence let Pilate believe that Jesus' silence led Pilate to think that Jesus does not realize who he is standing before, when in reality it's the other way. It is the other way around. Pilate does not truly know whom he is interrogating. Pilate believed that his status as a Roman authority, the governor of Judea, is the reason he holds authority over Jesus. And while that is true, the reason goes much deeper. Jesus is there subject to authority of man because he has voluntarily chosen not to use his authority as king of the universe. Scripture tells us in Philippians 2, and it reads this way, "Who, as he already existed in the form of God, did not consider equality with God something to be grasped, but emptied himself by taking the form of a bondservant and being born in the likeness of man. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, and death on a cross." Jesus had no intention of defending himself. Even though the trial against him was unjust and the mistreatment and torture were inexcusable, he remained silent. Pilate did not understand why Jesus would not answer to defend himself. Yet, we now know that Jesus' silence was what would lead him to a horrendous suffering, culminating in the most humiliating death of that time, death on a cross. Isaiah 53 helps us understand better why Jesus remained silent before Pilate. Isaiah 53, "But he was pierced for our offenses, he was crushed for our wrongdoings. The punishment of our well-being was laid upon him, and by his wounds we are healed. All of us, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us turned to his own way. But the Lord has caused the wrongdoing of us all to fall on him. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to slaughter, and like a sheep that is silent before its shearers, so he did not open his mouth. Here we have Jesus before Pilate, ready to lay down his life for us, and he remains silent. Why? For us, because of us. He had all the right, the king of the universe. He had full authority. He has full authority over his creation. And what is he doing now, right now, before Pilate? He's being subject to his own creation. Why? Because of our transgressions, because of our sin, for us. We're about to partake of the Lord's table. Let's come to the table with reverence, reminding ourselves of this, what Jesus has done for us. He laid down his life. He shed his life, his blood, for us. This is for believers, those who have put their trust in Jesus and in him alone. Those who now understand that there's nothing we can, as Pastor Mateo reminds us all the time, there's nothing we can bring to the table. All we can bring is, if there's something we can bring, is our sin. So please, reminding ourselves of that, let's come to the table with reverence. And by doing this, we are proclaiming Jesus' death and resurrection, what he has done for us. Pastor Mateo is going to help me on this side. I'll be on this side.